Welcome to the CIOPCC. That's the Crawford Institute, Pop Culture Collectibles. And this week, our top 10 is going to focus on another DC character. Superman got me inspired to stick with DC this week. And I'm going to go with my top 10 personal favorite Catwoman action figures. Now, these are action figures. They are not statues or busts. I have lots of those too. But we're going to stick this week with action figures. And we're going to start out with a little vintage here in the number 10 spot. Nothing quite like Amigo. And we're going to go with Amigo Catwoman. Yeah, I know. She looks like that's a vintage style, but that was just the style of the time. Sort of like when you hang an onion from your belt. That was the style for the time. Great looking figure, a lot of fun. Of course, if you know Amigo, you know how much fun they are. She gets my number 10. Right over here on the next shelf is my number 9. This is the Arkham Asylum Catwoman from DC Direct. Yeah, I know. I said I wasn't going to do any statues. Ha ha. DC Direct figures tend to be statues. But you know what? This is a fantastic sculpt. Great looking figure. She gets my number 9. My number 8 is also right over here. The Batman Catwoman. Now, I like this design for Catwoman from the show. There she is without the cowl. There she is in the package with the cowl. And you'll notice that behind that one with the gold lion, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more with different colored lions. That was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Mattel lost their minds and did 6 different versions. So yeah, she gets my number 8, largely because they lost their minds. Now, DC Universe Classics, you know they had to have one, right? And of course, DC Universe Classics tend to be one of my favorite lines. So you knew it would probably show up on here. But the one I'm going with is their Golden Age style classic Catwoman. Now remember, this is actually DC Universe's Classics wrapping up. And under the DCU line, they had a Legacy collection. That's where this figure came out. And while DC Direct also did one of these of the classic look, I think this one, thanks to the articulation, is definitely superior. All right, let's talk number 6. Number 6 is McFarlane. He gets in here. Thanks to doing a fantastic 1966 Catwoman. Right over here. Eartha Kitt, yes. Also gave us the earlier version, but Eartha Kitt is my favorite Catwoman. This is a really nice, the outfit and everything looks really good on her. Just a terrific release. You know, I love the 66 Batman stuff McFarlane's doing, so it's probably not a surprise that she came in 6. Number 5 might be a little bit of a surprise, but it's a 6 scale, and you know how much I love 6 scale. Sideshow did this whole series of different comic-themed DC characters. They've done Marvel too. And this Catwoman is more of a modern age Catwoman. I love the costume. I thought they did a really nice job on it. She fits in great with the other characters like the Joker and Harley. Nice look with her next to the Batman there. She gets my number 5 spot. My number 4 spot goes to one that a lot of people had trouble with. Ah, yes. 112 Collective. You'll notice in back there she is in the black outfit. In the front is the other unmasked head sculpt in the purple outfit. Both of these figures had lots of troubles with their elbows and hips. Breakage was an issue. But as long as you keep them standing so they don't fall over, and you don't try to pose them too much, they are a great looking figure and they get my number 4 spot. Number 3. You haven't seen an animated Catwoman yet. Joker. Ugh. Animated Catwoman. So the best one is by far Mondo's release. There she is with the recent Harlequin. Got the kitty cat on her shoulders. Beautiful figure. Mondo's doing a fantastic job with these. They've released 3 different Batman so far. And 4 villains. Really happy with the line so far. We got Phantasm coming as well as Man-Bat that we know for sure. Number 2 on the list. NECA. Yeah, you don't really think too much of NECA when you think of Catwoman. But they did the Michelle Pfeiffer quarter scale version. And it is a beautiful figure. Let's see if we can zoom in there. Maybe not. There we go. Check out that portrait. Fantastic. This is, of course, when she's had a bit of a rough day. But NECA did a nice job. They also did the Batman, of course, in the 2 different versions of Penguin. But it's this Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman that's the real standout and gets my number 2 spot. But my number 1 spot is going with Hot Toys. They did the Anne Hathaway Catwoman, and they did a beautiful job with it. Now, I know got a re-release, blah, blah, blah. Same with the Tumbler, or same with the Bat Cycle, the Bat Pod. But it's really not necessary to get the new one. I mean, this is a beautiful figure. And if you did miss out on this one, well, then I highly recommend picking up the re-release. So there you have my top 10 favorite best Catwomen. Let me know what yours are. And until Wednesday when I do another favorite collection video, make sure you subscribe and have a great week.